How to release your inner genius. Tony Buzan is a leading expert on the brain and learning, who has authored and co-authored over 100 books. Tony is the inventor of the revolutionary mind mapping technique. Through his work in the media, Tony aims to educate the world on how to use the brain more effectively. In this film, he talks about finding the potential brilliance that he believes everyone has. Step 1. Realize the power of your brain.
Well, the first thing is that everybody, and this is everybody has the potential for genius. The human brain is far more powerful than a computer, than a supercomputer. Its potential is still not known. But every time they put a boundary on it, the brain busts through that boundary and goes further and further. So brilliance is a potential for everybody.
Step 2. Make your brain your hobby.
So once you're aware, what are you going to do? you know you've got it. And the second step is a very simple one. It's you decide that you're going to make your brain your hobby. Now, as soon as you do that, your brain is like a young child. So if you suddenly focus on a young child, what happens? It flourishes. Same with the brain. So the minute you make it your hobby, the minute you scan the web, the minute you go into libraries, the minute you attend courses, the minute you read books on it, your brain will reward you in ways which even you now wouldn't even believe would be so.
Step 3. Use your left and right brain.
The left side of the brain is dominant in the following kinds of skills: words, numbers, lines, lists, logic, analysis. The left side skills. The right side tends to be dominant in rhythm, in color, in spatial awareness, in imagery, in daydreaming. And you must know that, for example, creativity is not, as nearly everyone in the world thinks, right-brained. That creativity involves logic. It involves analysis. It involves words, songs, opera. So the conclusion is that both sides of the brain, of the cortex, need to be used in harmony with each other. Then you get an explosion of creativity.
Step 4. Daydream.
The nice thing about daydreaming is that daydreaming, which has been considered a sign of incompetence, a sign of bad academic potential, we now realize that daydreaming can break you or make you. The great geniuses did something different. They daydreamed big, they had a big vision. Thomas Edison, for example, his daydream wasn't to invent the light bulb. His daydream was to light the planet Earth at night. That was his daydream. So the difference between the kind of waste of time daydreaming and the genius daydreaming, the brilliant daydreaming, which everyone can do. They say, wouldn't it be great to light the planet at night? How are we going to do that? And then they start to work, they bring in other people, they make that dream come true.
Step 5. Recap.
Have the attitude that you can. Believe that your brain can. And then daydream whatever you want to come true, and then work to make it come true. That's brilliance. And anyone can do it.